David Platt succeeded Marty Quinn as manager of Coleraine, his main thought was to try and introduce local young players to the Showgrounds.
Yes, Michael. Suppose I took over a bit of an aging squad whenever I took over from Marty, and my immediate aim is probably to try and build a younger squad for the future. I did know a lot of the young local lads and brought in players from around the northwest who were young as well, like the Aaron Cannings and the Gareth Harkins, and they just added to the Beverlands and Boyces and Kyle McVeigh and Johnny Watt and players like that. And it was an exciting mix along with some of the older, more experienced lads who were still around, Stephen Carsons and Jody Tollins, Tom McKillans of this world. And we were kind of naive at times and inexperienced, but Jeff and I tried to, coach and play an exciting, attacking brand of football, and we had some really exciting times. The snow of 2009-10 probably really halted our progression that year, and there's no football for anybody for 4 or 5 weeks, and 25 games piled into maybe the last 14 weeks of the season. It was hectic and probably a bit like what we have now, and with the COVID situation and the first team find themselves in, it's a very demanding time for all. And I'd have probably loved to have seen the front 4 or 5 we had back then, 2010, along with the likes of a Leon Knight, and it'd been really difficult to pick a squad, especially an attacking minded one. Anyway, O'Keehan's, the Boys, the Carsons, Stephen Dooley, Patterson, maybe even Leon Knight. It's been pretty hard to pick now, pretty much of a dream team there. And those latter two were fantastic. Rory was a striker who really clicked with Darren Boyce, and obviously the service that he had from both flanks, and Stephen Carson down the left, or if it was an O'Keehan or a Stephen Dooley down the right. And he brought some really happy memories to the Korean fans. Liam wasn't really fit whenever he came to us, but he was really a top class striker, top class bloke too, and have some happy memories of him as well. And probably if we had got our defensive side of it right back then, we probably could have had some silverware at the end of that 2010 season. It's probably a little bit of a regret, but yeah,